Previously on Homeland.
The four of you leave the Iron Village, travelling towards
The village of Gaipan. We know Bashir is there. He's setting up a staging point.
I don't know how many times I can ever apologize.
You don't have to be sorry. We're just worried, right, Tariq? We're worried.
Sure, yeah. Worried. Yeah, that's the word.
What happened back there?
Kind of blew up at them.
You burnt it on purpose with both of you inside. You could have killed Tariq. You could have killed yourself.
She's proven that she wants to fight with us and help us and come with us. First, you want to leave our friends behind, and now, when she's hurting, you attack her.
Zhang, we're always following you. Maybe for once you need to look back and look after us.
Glad to be following you.
You have to follow me for a while yet. We're still weeks away from Gaipan. And now.
the ground underfoot as you move from snow to earth in the autumn or fall season. There is no moss. There is no safe place to put your feet without it turning into sludge and mud. The leaves fall and create a dangerous and slippery place for nearly all of you. Except, of course, for Clove.
Yeah, she's fine. I think every now and again she tries to help other people, but it is quite tough going and she can't help everyone at once. And she's very torn between everyone at the moment and feeling protective of everyone for different reasons and in different ways.
How are you able to make it through this without any shoes?
She's Kana's trying to get all the muck off of her bare feet.
You'll get used to it.
I don't know if I want to.
You're wearing shoes.
Yeah, and it's gross. I just got these clean.
There's nothing like a good pair of boots.
Kana, come here. And she's gonna kind of come up behind her and grab her and kind of guide her and be you need to follow the moves and the crevices of the earth. Do you feel that? And she slides her feet with her. Do you feel there? And their feet stop.
Yeah.
Do you feel now it's solid?
I feel that.
You can't just be treading through. We're here feeling what's underneath us and becoming one with the earth, and then you can move through it.
You have to be part of it.
Yeah. And then she lets her go.
I think there's a blush.
Back up! No.
Waterbending. Kind of gets punted off.
Zhang is determined, looking ahead. He's got his good military boots and he's oblivious to all this stuff behind him. He wants to intercept or overtake this group. So he's just powering down the hill into the lowlands.
It's you, Zhang, who are the first to see the small, solitary hut with a wooden fence fencing in a small group
Hold.
of buffalo yak.
There's a farmstead. How far away?
2 seconds, buffalo yak is the wrong animal.
I will hold.
What is it? Lizard snakes?
Monkeyfish?
Eel
Hippogriffins?
The hippogriff is a real thing.
No, hippogriffins. They're different.
What's a hippogriff? It's more like a hippo sheep.
Giraffe dogs?
Tariq could go all day.
Cat seals?
Ferret pigs?
What are the koala ones? I like those.
Penguin wombats?
Quackabore?
Slug pigs?
We can't use a platypus. That's too far.
A catapus.
A catapus? Oh, damn it. She's won the episode. We could all go home.
A fence with platypus bears.
Yeah! Sorry.
Platypus bears are pretty ferocious, but these seem tame. However, there's a worrying sign. The wooden fence that's supposed to be keeping them in, you can see has been burnt. And there are holes. A man stands outside. He seems to have spotted you already and is waving you down, standing outside his hut. It appears.
Is he waving us towards him or to go away?
Towards, I think.
Huh.
He doesn't look unfriendly.
Maybe we should go down there.
The fence is burnt.
Yeah, I forget my biology. Are platypus bears friendly or
Mean.
are they going to eat us?
Very mean.
They're mean, yeah.
Huh. Well,
They're his animals. I'm sure he's got them under control.
well, he's alive, so
But what if the Fire Nation are lying in wait? Looks like they've already been here.
Tariq kind of squats down over the ridge and scans over the area to see if he can see any telltale signs of hidden Fire Nation members or whether they're walking into a trap of some sort.
Great, assess the situation.
Yeah.
Can I help at all?
If
Being
Sean,
from the Fire Nation?
If I fail-
Sean fails, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, here if you need.
If you need.
Yeah, classic netballer. I'm here if you need, bud.
I don't. I got a 9.
Okay, what would you like to ask me?
Or you could also help me to put me into a 10.
Yeah, and get 2 questions.
If you want to take that fatigue.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
Do you want to describe how you help?
As you kind of set off, I'm looking like around the perimeter. Kana will follow in your footsteps, identifying any potential signs of the Fire Nation.
So the 2 questions that I'm going to ask, who or what is the biggest threat? And then also, who or what is in the greatest danger?
Okay,
Ooh, those are good questions.
so that's a great question, Sean. I will say that the biggest threat is the platypus bears.
Great.
And the fence being down.
Yep.
Who's in the greatest danger? Whoever provokes the platypus bears.
Great. So
The fact that they are
So probably you.
The fact that they are tame is not unheard of.
yeah.
In fact, the help that Kana you can give is that you've seen them perform as circus animals, so they can be trained.
Yeah.
However, they are, the size of bears, like brown grizzlies. So they will be pretty dangerous to you.
And are they
bulls are technically tame.
Exactly.
Pretty dangerous.
Yeah. And are they poisonous like real platypus?
No, they're not.
Well, from what I can see, no Fire Nation besides you, Kana, but otherwise, no Fire Nation.
We're wasting time then. Ho there!
Hello? Please, come quick, help!
Zhang breaks into a run.
Oh, well, I
Chloe
guess,
follows.
okay.
Yeah, we'll follow in suit.
Great. He waves you over, and you see a man in his maybe what you can estimate early 60s or a very hard-lived 50s. And he is serious-faced, and there are worry lines in his face that you can see. He's concerned about, troubled about an existing issue. He says, "Come in, please, quickly."
No, we skid to a halt.
You seem to have a hole in your fence.
Oh, don't worry about that. They're fine. Come in quickly.
Oh, I am, though.
What's the problem?
My wife, she's hurt. Come in quickly. Fire Nation came through. Please.
Clove?
Yeah, Clove is. As soon as he says my wife is hurt, she's moving through the door.
Okay. It is a small, almost, I guess, what you would consider like it's a circular, like yurt-ish, but not tented. It's a stable stone building with a sort of domed ceiling. In it, you find, most importantly, a bed with a woman similarly aged lying there, a fever, water cloth on her forehead, and she is white-haired and pale.
What's happened to her?
The Fire Nation came through and they wanted us to hand over the platypus bears, and we said we wouldn't. They wouldn't fight for them.
What did they do to her?
I don't know exactly, but she's been ill ever since. They gave her some sort of... Look. And he lifts up and shows you her leg, where there's what looks like, I guess, an infection.
Good, that was an appropriate response.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like an infection, but out of a heat-based infection, I guess you might say.
Yeah. She's been burnt.
Yeah,
and then
she's
it's
been
gotten
burnt,
infected.
and then it's gotten infected. But it doesn't seem to be just that order. It's like she's been burnt,
Something weird's
and
happening.
therefore has been infected.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Tariq and grab both his shoulders and be like, Tariq,
Yeah.
I need you to go out into the woods and I need you to look for. And then, is there any paper around? So like a pencil or paper or pen or something?
No.
All right.
I can remember.
Okay. I need you to look for a small yellow plant with diamond-shaped leaves.
Yellow plant, diamond-shaped leaf. Yellow plant, diamond-shaped leaf.
It's gonna be near small springs maybe. There should be some out here.
Okay.
The old woman stirs as you say that, and she goes, "No."
What? And she like drops to her knees, is like right next to her face, and is like, "What are you trying to say?"
They're in the caves this time of year.
Tariq, go. There should be a cave. Where is the caves? Sorry. Where can we find the caves?
She is not answering. He responds, "If you go directly north, you should find them."
And if you just look back, he's
Yes.
like, he runs off and you just hear into the distance, yellow plant, damn shape leaf. Yellow plant.
Should someone go with him?
Yes, I'm no good here.
No, Zhang, I need you to go and get fresh water.
What if he gets in trouble?
Tariq is fine on his own. He's very capable.
Okay. Do you have a well? Is there somewhere where I can draw fresh water?
The snow.
Yeah.
Do you have a bucket?
Kana,
yes,
go
here.
and burn it go and burn it and make sure it is fresh
Burn
and
it!
clean. No, the water.
we'll boil
melt
the
the
water.
water and boil it and bring it back.
Here, you'll need tinder
I have some.
and flint. Oh, good.
Just look after her. We'll be back.
Okay, Clover's just going to start like a basic assessment of her, like eyelids, like checking the mouth, like her airway, all that sort of stuff, and making her way down, and then like really taking in like what's happened to the burn. I think, and she's also like kind of waiting for Tariq and them to get back. So she's just like doing like basic care, like mopping the sweat off of her face, like feeling her heartbeat, just checking all those vitals and stuff.
Great. That's all good. She seems not stable, and you hope that with what resources that you are currently getting, you will be able to get her a little bit closer. But your assessment is that this is far and above what you as a healer are capable of doing. You are not equipped to deal with this. This is not a sort of injury or illness that you've experienced before. And so the things that you have asked for are to stabilize.
Yes, it's
to
like
buy
for
you more
infection,
time.
but like I probably have not dealt with like an infection this severe from a burn before, because I've always been in battle, so you're dealing with it straight away.
Yeah.
Like this is like however many days old, and it's like quite bad.
More than that, you know that the physical world, the material world, and the spiritual world are connected, and that you can
Right.
harm someone, and some harms carry through.
Okay.
Particularly bending can do that.
Okay.
And that's what seems to have happened a little bit here. This requires more than just a physical heal. This requires a spiritual heal. And the earthbenders are not equipped to do that.
Far out.
Only
The airbenders.
waterbenders.
Oh, water.
Waterbenders
Sent them
are,
away.
are,
Yellow plant,
are
damn shape
capable.
leaves.
Waterbenders are capable of doing that. Let's quickly see the others and see if they're able to do their mission. Zhang and Kana, you both are able to identify snow, and
There it is.
Wait, I'm not sure.
put it into a bucket and melt it down and
Yeah.
bring it back.
Seems like we got the easier job.
Also, I really like. She must have just been very in the moment, because she sent Tariq off and then was like, "Now I need water."
I was
Yeah.
going to say, you didn't ask the water bender
yeah, I
to
know.
get
She wasn't
water.
thinking. She was just like, Tariq will be able to do this, and like sends him away.
Fair enough.
So you've got the water and you can bring it back.
Yes.
Is there anything that you two would like to have a quick chat about as you rush out, or is it just straight to the work?
I think, I mean, I'm happy to hear what you think, Phil, but I think these are two characters who are now very focused and like on a path. And if Clove says do this, then that's what we do. You know, we run out, we get the water, we boil it, and then we kind of head back. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like, there's focus, and also we'll probably have to move uphill again to get the
Yeah.
snow. So by the time we're like up to the snow line, we're pretty out of breath, and then we kind of hustle back down, and probably too out of breath to have much of a
There's,
chat.
yeah, there's a nice kind of like dedicated silence of like, we're doing the thing.
Yes,
But I think
absolutely.
After we return, I think Zhang would then go north after Tariq. He wants to check that he's okay,
Okay.
because I don't know what's going to happen to him. Caves could have dangerous creatures in them.
Great. So we're going to cut to Tariq.
Yep. So a while back, obviously, Tariq started dashing straight up north, flitting through. What is the area like that he's heading towards?
that you're heading towards.
Yeah.
It's like returning back to the mountains.
Yeah.
There are valleys and there are caves that you, where the forest of further down the mountain face will meet. So there are canopies that kind of touch the mountainside. There are cliff formations that form, not cliff formations, that's...
Escarpments.
Thank you, escarpments and valleys that have completely like fallen through and that have left shears. It's very rocky. It's very treacherous. There's mud where there's sludge, and the snowfall is only just kind of started coming in.
Is it like
Yeah.
soft snow? So
Yes.
you're kind of like,
Yeah.
It's not
keep
hard packed.
slipping
I was gonna
through.
say
Because
because
it's
where possible, he tries to place his feet on like harder ground, but it's obviously not entirely possible. So he does the best that he can in a given situation, going as quickly as he can, trying to find a grand cave opening or somewhere that he can go in as he continues to mutter under his breath. Yellow flowers, diamond-shaped thorns. Thorns?
No,
No,
leaves.
yellow-
You've just really
yellow-
gone full Shrek.
Yellow. Finally, you got the reference. Thank you.
I got it the second you said it.
Yellow plant, diamond-shaped leaves is what he keeps saying.
this
Yellow
where
plant, diamond-shaped leaves. Yellow plant,
Do we
diamond-shaped
find
leaves.
out you're colorblind too?
So I'm going to ask you, because I think what you're doing is you've been put into a situation that you are ill-equipped, under time pressure,
Yeah.
and are not familiar with the landscape or the fauna.
Yeah, because he's definitely
Flora.
a scavenger, and he's definitely someone that does this. Like it's like that survivalist thing
Absolutely.
is definitely in his wheelhouse. The specifics of it, not so much.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is either you can roll on survival,
Yep.
or you're pushing your luck.
You know what? I'm going to push my luck because
thought
I
you-
feel that's more appropriate.
I think so too.
Sorry.
I was like, I wish I could help. I'm in the other scene.
That's a 13, baby. So on a 10,
I
my
knew we could do
boldness.
it.
Yeah, my boldness pays off despite the cost, and you tell me what other lucky opportunity falls into my lap.
Great.
I'd say it's risky in the sense of I just bolted and I just went, yep. Like, all I was told was cave, this thing. I'm like, cool. Towards cave and this thing.
Great.
You see a cave, and it's the first cave you see.
Great.
Foregoing all common sense,
Yeah.
you rush straight into it, look around, find what you were looking for,
Yes, donkey.
grab it, and then run out. As you run out, you recognize that the cave goes deeper and has a bunch of small purple-like creatures living on the walls. They're kind of like, you get the sense that if you were in there a little longer, they might have like jumped down at you or something like
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
I
Right.
thought this was Chris introducing your new pet.
Same.
No.
I mean, maybe. But that cave
Yeah.
goes deeper
Yeah.
and has purple creatures in it. That's your extra bit of info
Yeah.
going forward. Okay?
Cool. Did I get a view of what those purple creatures looked like at all?
They have very smooth skin.
Yeah.
They're very small. They're about the size of your dice rolling tray.
Okay.
So about, 30 centimeters? Not
Yeah,
even?
about that.
A small rabbit
Bit
or a
less,
large
yeah.
rat.
Yeah, but
I'm
they are
thinking
they are
bat.
smooth skin
Yeah.
and very shiny, and they have completely black eyes.
I'm just going to keep saying bat.
And they might have they seem stuck against the walls.
Huh.
And they seem shiny. How else to describe it without...
Geodudes.
And they have lots... They have definitely more than, 4 appendages.
So
I thought they were slimes.
he stops briefly as he's outside the mouth of the cave, and because he swears he saw something, and he turns back around to look into the cave. The plant's in his hand, squints, try and look, and just goes, "Hello." Takes a step forward and clicks his fingers a bit.
Yeah, it echoes down. There's definitely a big cave down there.
Oh, you're interesting.
I'm imagining when Soccer does dancing on one foot to the other.
And
of
he looks into the cave, looks at the plant, looks at the cave, I'll be back. He races back against his curiosity, and he goes back towards the house.
As you're running towards the house, you see Zhang running out towards you. Tariq's already back. As long as it took you to get the water, he's across it.
He's already huffing it back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We found the water. I was just checking to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine. Are you fine?
Yeah. You
Okay,
got
we're both
the
fine.
plants.
Yeah, I got the plant. There's also things back there. Never mind. Bye. And he jumps into the house. He goes, is this it? He holds it up high in the sky.
Okay. Clove. Oh, this is rough. All right. Clove is going to say, grab him and be like, thanks. And like pull him right back out.
Huh.
And then she's going to like give Zhang and Kana the plant. And she says, I need you to grind this into a paste.
Okay.
Go find whatever you can. And then she like earth bends like a little like mortar and pestle.
Great.
Cool.
Can you just grind that as fine as you can make it? Use a little bit of the fresh water. I'm going to be back. And then she pulls Tariq with her just a little way, like, 20 feet. So they just can have some privacy.
Oh.
Whoa.
But I think you could tell like something's up. She's like eerily calm. Tariq, I can't save this woman. I think she needs either a more skilled healer or a waterbender.
Okay, well, I'm one of those two things. What's wrong? What's wrong with her?
It's a burn and an infection, but there's something more. I can kind of sense the spirit world has been torn with this firebending. It's been a very vicious attack, and it's torn her spirit as well as her body. And I can't heal that. I can stop the infection, and I can kind of bring her to a bit of stability, but without more help, she will die. Probably soon.
Far out. Look, there's a bit of a problem with that. In the Northern Water Kingdom, there's kind of a disparity in the education system for waterbenders, for people like me, guys. We're taught to use our waterbending to, for lack of a better term, punch people in the face. Whereas for the women, they then heal that face. And I only kind of watched predominantly the men because that's kind of what I was taught.
You don't know how to heal with water.
Well, I could try, but...
And she's like, great, already walking off.
Oh, okay.
like pulling you behind her.
You can see the old man. His house has been upturned by 4 teenagers who have come in and busied themselves trying to heal his wife. And he's at a loss. It's only at this moment that he grabs you, Clove, by the shoulder and says, "What's happening?"
I can help your wife, but I don't know if I can save her. We'll try our best, but this is more than what I thought it would be. It's not just infection. The Fire Nation has done real damage to her. I can try my best. We can also try and get some help from someone who knows more.
What do you need? Who do you need?
What if there was another town nearby?
I need a waterbender who can heal the spirit. That's what I need. That's what she needs.
Yuka's a waterbender? And he points to his wife.
She's the only waterbender around here?
Yes.
Well,
She's here because, long ago we hid.
All right, then we need to get her conscious.
she could show me what to do.
Okay, so if you guys have ground that into a pace? Okay.
Yeah.
Clove is going to grab that. She just like lifts the rock off of the ground and like brings it in and starts like kind of applying it to the wound. And then she's going to grab something from her bag and like dissolve it into the fresh water and like have her drink it.
Yes, she does.
And then Tariq, could you just try waterbending over this wound and see what happens. I think what you're aiming to do is to get this paste to seep into not only her body but her spirit.
Right. Okay.
And she's going to step back and just watch very diligently.
Everyone looks at Tariq expectantly.
Clover's going to like put her hand on his back and she's like, I know you can do this.
Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Tariq, you've got this. You've done this before. You got to be a big boy now. You're going to just do your thing, and it's going to be perfect and amazing because you're amazing.
Before he starts as well, I'm going to try something. So yeah, she puts her hand on his shoulder and like pulls him to like look at her, and she's like, you're a survivor. You know how to do this. You've looked after yourself your whole life. You can look after this woman. And I am trying to call in his principal.
Yeah, sure. I would say that won't work.
Okay.
His survival impulses are self-interested. Predominantly.
Okay.
As opposed to his friendship.
Well, you could call my friendship.
You don't have a strong relationship
No,
with
Yeah.
one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's good options. Both of them are
Okay.
fantastic. But yeah, I think for this instance,
I'm just going to leave you to it.
Okay.
More luck pushing, maybe?
Flow like a river. Flow like a river. And he puts his hands like tentatively at first and goes, cracks his neck, looks back at the husband and just goes, don't worry. I got this. And looks back and attempts to use his connection to the water to fuse this concoction with the wife.
okay, roll skills and training.
Good thing I put some points in focus recently.
It is.
Yes.
Work, you silly dice. That is going to be an 11.
Yes! It doesn't need
Oh,
to.
no, it's just I do it great because on a 7 to 9, it would be imperfectly. But so a 10 just means that there's no imperfectness.
Okay, I'm going to make a clear point here.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to heal her perfect.
Yep.
This is going to revive her enough that she can have a conversation with you, maybe.
Great.
There are no negative effects to that, but this is not a permanent solution. And you have not unlocked healing as a training moment.
Yeah.
Describe for us how it works.
So he has this. It's a paste, is it? What is it exactly?
Yeah, so it's like leaf and water like really ground into a paste. So yeah, it's a paste.
Yeah. So he puts his paste kind of on his lap as he squats down, unlocks one of his little canisters that is on his strapped to his chest, and with one hand allows the water to seep out into his hand, and with the other hand he brings some of the paste, and as he puts them together and then spreads his hands forward in a diamond shape and presses it to the wound of the woman, coalescing together to meld in with her skin.
She sits up with a start.
Oh!
You did it.
Hello. I'm Tariq. I'm your doctor.
Tariq,
Yes.
where is Behin?
Behin. Who's Behin?
And she points at her husband.
Oh, Behin. Yes, he's here. He's Behin here the whole time.
He and they both... That's great, Sean.
That's so good. That was great.
You have been listening to Homeland, which is a Roll2Cast production. The best way to find us is on Twitter, Discord, and our Patreon. All our podcasts are on Acast, Spotify, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Roll2Cast. Avatar Legends, the role-playing game, was created by Magpie Games. Nickelodeon, Avatar, and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademarks of Viacom International Incorporated.